Your Instagram bio is one of the smallest parts of your profile, but it has one of the biggest jobs, because before someone follows you, before they message you, before they click your link, and definitely before they buy from you, they look at your profile. And in just a few seconds, they make a decision. Do I trust this business? Do I think they can benefit me in any way? Do I know what to do next? If your bio and profile do not answer those questions quickly, you are losing sales before the conversation even starts. And that's exactly what we're gonna fix in this video. Today, I'm going to show you how to optimize your Instagram bio for sales, what your bio needs to say, what your profile needs to have, and why so many businesses lose trust instantly without even realizing it. And in case you don't know, I'm Brandy with Life Marketing, the digital marketing agency with a mission to help small businesses grow. We've driven over $272 million in revenue for our small business clients from social media alone. So if you're interested in having us handle all of your social media marketing for you, you can schedule a free, no pressure strategy call using the link below. For everybody else looking to tackle this themselves, I want to start with how your Instagram bio has one job: turn profile visits into action. A lot of business owners treat their bio like it's a place to put a cute sentence, an emoji, and a link. That is not what it is. Your Instagram bio is not there to be clever. It is there to convert. It needs to help people understand who you are, what you do, who you help, and what they should do next. That's the job. So if it doesn't do that, then it's not optimized for sales. Because think about what happens on Instagram. Someone sees one of your reels or posts, or maybe somebody tags your business or they find you through search. Then they click your profile. That click is a high intent action because attention is lost quick on social media, y'all. So a click to the profile means they are interested enough to investigate you. And when they land on your profile, your bio is one of the first things they look at. So the question is, when they get there, does your bio help them move closer to becoming a customer, or does it create confusion and lose them? That's the difference between a profile that generates leads and sales and one that just sits there looking nice. So before we get into how to fix this, let's talk about why most businesses lose that trust instantly. When businesses lose trust on Instagram, it's not usually because their service is bad, their product is bad, or their overall business is bad. It's usually because their profile looks unclear, incomplete, or low value. Here's what kills trust fast: a bio that is vague, a profile picture that is not clearly branded, no clear explanation of what the business does or who it helps, no reason to follow, no call to action, no proof of credibility, and no direction on what to do next. And when those things are missing, the person landing on your page starts asking silent questions. Like, what is this business exactly? Is this business active? Do they help people like me? Are they legit? What am I supposed to click here? People have all of those questions all in one moment, and when they do, they leave immediately. That's why trust drops instantly, because confusion kills conversions. For example, if someone lands on your profile and your bio says something vague like helping you live your best life, or DM for collabs, or summer sale now live, that tells them almost nothing. What do you sell? Who is it for? Why should they care? What makes you different? They don't know. And if they don't know, they don't convert. The same thing happens when the profile picture is a random image instead of a recognizable logo, or when the bio talks about the business owner but not the customer's problem, or when the page has no clear contact option, no useful pinned content, and no direction. This is why you need to think of your Instagram bio as a trust building asset, not just a branding detail. If it's weak, you are making people work too hard to figure you out. And people do not do extra work on social media. They leave. So here's the first thing your bio needs to do: tell people who you are and who you help. That sounds simple, but a lot of businesses miss it. Your bio should quickly and clearly explain what your business is and who it is for. Not in a fluffy way, not in a cute way, not in a vague, inspirational way, but clearly. If someone lands on your profile and reads your bio, they should know within seconds what kind of business you are. For example, if you're a wedding photographer, say that. If you're a local med spa, say that. If you're an online boutique for women's fashion, say that. Do not assume people will figure it out from your feed. Make it obvious. And then tell them who you help: brides, local homeowners, women over 40, busy parents, first-time homebuyers. The more clearly you define who you help, the easier it is for the right person to self-identify and think, okay, this is for me. That is what you want. So instead of writing a bio that sounds like it could belong to anybody, write one that makes the right person feel seen immediately. Because the best bios do not just describe the business, they signal relevance to the customer. customer. The second thing your bio needs to do is tell Instagram who you are. So we just talked about telling your customers who you are, but your bio needs to tell Instagram who you are too, because Instagram functions like a search engine, not just a social media platform. People are not just scrolling, they are searching. They type things in like Atlanta Realtor, Dallas Med Spa, Orlando personal trainer, wedding makeup artist, roofing company in town, etc. And if your bio is not optimized with relevant keywords, you are making it harder for your business to show up for those searches. And this is especially important for local businesses because a lot of customers search for businesses on Instagram before they ever visit a website. They want to check out the brand, see the vibe, see if the business looks legit, see what the work looks like, and so on. So your bio needs to include searchable keywords that describe what you do. That usually means your category, your service, and in many cases, your location. For example, if you are a local makeup artist, saying bridal makeup artist in North Georgia is a lot stronger than saying something vague like makeup artist or glam specialist. Why? Because one is searchable and specific, the other is not. So when you write your bio, think about what your ideal customer would actually type into Instagram if they were looking for a business like yours. Then use those words in your bio. That helps Instagram categorize your account better, and it helps the right people find you faster. The third thing your bio needs to do is tell people what to do next. You cannot just describe your business and stop there. You need to tell people what you want them to do next. Message you, call you, book now, shop now, download something, get a quote, whatever the next step is, your profile should make that obvious. This is where a lot of businesses leave money on the table because they finally get the person to their profile and then they do not direct them anywhere. That is a huge mistake. Don't do that. Your bio should not leave people guessing. And this goes beyond the words in the bio itself. Your profile should have the correct action buttons enabled too, like message, call, email, directions, whatever makes sense for your business. Because the easier you make it for someone to take action, the more likely they are to do it. Now, let's talk about something that a lot of businesses still do automatically that may be hurting them. They tell people to tap the link in bio. And sometimes that still works, but in a lot of cases, it creates unnecessary friction. Think about the steps. Someone sees your post, then they go to your profile, then they click the link in your bio, then maybe that link opens up a link hub, then they have to choose the right option, then they wait for another page to load. That is a lot of steps, or what we call in marketing a lot of friction. Every extra step is another chance to lose the person. That is why in many cases there is a better way. Instead of always telling people to tap the link in your bio, you can tell them to comment a specific keyword and have the right link automatically sent to them in the DMs. So instead of click the link in bio, you can say comment guide and we'll send it to you. DM quote and we'll send pricing. Message us the word menu and we'll send the link. This feels easier to the user because they do not have to go hunting for the right link. They can stay on the post they're already on and just comment something real quick. And it is better for your business too, because now you are starting a direct conversation inside Instagram. And that's powerful because once someone is in your DMs, they are much closer to becoming a lead than someone who just clicked around your profile. So now let's talk about what to do when someone comments a keyword on your post and how to use DM automation to support sales. This is where your Instagram bio and your overall Instagram strategy can work together. If your bio tells people to message you, or if your content uses keyword-based CTAs or call to actions, you can automate that process. Tools like ManyChat make this easy and free to do. And the reason this matters is because it helps you capture intent immediately. If someone comments a keyword or sends a DM because they want your guide, your pricing, your booking link, or your product link, or what have you, you do not want them sitting there waiting for a manual response from you forever. You want them to get that next step instantly. So with automation, someone comments the keyword and then they automatically receive the exact link or offer that you want to send them. That could be a lead magnet, a contact page, a booking link, a product link, a quiz, a support flow, a qualification flow, or what have you. And this is one of the reasons optimizing your bio for sales is not just about the text in the bio. It's about the whole path your profile creates. If the bio prompts action and the messaging flow supports that action, now your Instagram profile becomes a lead generation asset, not just a profile. This is especially powerful for businesses that want to shorten the path between interest and action. Because again, the fewer clicks and decisions people have to make, the better. Now, since this video is about optimizing your Instagram bio for sales, I also want to touch on what your profile should have besides the bio. Because your bio does not live in isolation. People are evaluating your whole profile at the same time. So if you want your bio to actually convert, your profile needs to support it. That means your profile picture should be clearly branded. For most businesses, that should be your logo and not a random photo. Your highlights should help reinforce trust and answer questions. Things like reviews, results, services, FAQs, before and afters, or product information. And your pinned post should do some of the heavy lifting too. Your top 3 pinned posts should ideally help with these things. Explain what you do, show proof or results, build trust and credibility, and clarify how to get started. Because when someone lands on your profile, your bio gets their attention, but your overall profile is what helps close that gap. So if your bio is strong, but the rest of your profile looks inconsistent, weak, or inactive, that still hurts trust. The goal is for the whole profile to feel cohesive, clear, and customer focused. So here's a simple formula for a high converting Instagram bio. Your bio should include what your business is, who exactly you help and how, a keyword or phrase that helps Instagram understand what you do, a value-driven reason to follow or work with you, and a clear call to action. That is the foundation. You do not need to overcomplicate it. And you definitely don't need to sound fancy or clever just for the sake of it. You just need clarity, because clarity converts. A simple, clear, specific bio will outsell a clever but vague one every single time.